So the purpose of today's video is we're going to bleed the brakes on our 93 Trans Am project. Had just did an LS swap on it. I had taken it out for a test drive. Then it sat for 2 weeks and went to move it out of the garage, and the brakes were completely spongy and the brake light was coming on. And so I started digging around. I realized that, if you can even see it, there's some of the paint peeled a little bit there. I had a little bit of a leak back here on one of these fittings. Wasn't quite snugged enough. And the other thing I wanted to do this time, I hadn't bled it last time, is this particular ABS system has 2 bleeders on it. So I wanted to try and bleed those as well. So I found a procedure online, and I'll share that where I found it. But it's a little bit different than the normal steps for bleeding the brakes. So it includes bleeding this, and then the order in which you bleed the wheel cylinders is different as well. So I'll share where I found that. So hopefully it works, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna first bleed the brakes on the ABS system here. And if I can get this wrench on here. Oh, look, these are loose. Okay, pump them up. Okay, hold it. Okay, let them up. Pump it again. Okay, hold it. Okay, pump them up. Okay, this procedure requires you to do the ABS, this back one. This sits back a little bit further first. I don't know if you can see there, but this one sits back first. That one gets pumped. Okay, stop pumping. Bleed this one first, then you bleed the front one, then you go to the wheels and do them differently than what you typically do. So this one is actually right rear, left front, left rear, right front, I believe is what the order was. So it's a little different. Normally you do right rear, right front, left front. So that's what this procedure is calling for. So we're gonna give it a try. Okay, hold it. Okay, pump them up. Hold it. Is it going to the floor when you do it? Okay. Do it one more time. Pump it up. Hold it. Okay. You can hold it for a second. You can take your foot off the brake. Top the reservoir off. Okay, go ahead and pump it. Okay, hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Go ahead and hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Go ahead and hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Okay, that completes the procedure up here until we come back and do it one more time at the end. Okay, first we're gonna do the right rear brake. Go ahead and pump it up, Alex. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it up. Hold. Go ahead and pump it up. hold it. Do me a favor, turn the ignition key on. Just not start, just turn to power. Okay, now pump it. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it.
Down a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and pump it. Hold it. 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 Pump it. Hold it. So you don't really get a lot of fluid out of these rear calipers when they bleed. The front's much more flow. I don't know if it's just because these are just a small diameter, so there's not much fluid in them. So when the rear brakes don't get as much fluid just because of rear brakes. Go ahead and pump it up. Hold it. How's the pedal feel?
Stiff.
Okay, go ahead and keep pumping. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. 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 Seem to be getting some air this time. Go ahead and hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Is the pump pedal going down?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Okay, go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Okay, I'm going to call this back one good for now. You can take your foot off the brake. The procedure we're doing today is how to bleed an ABS equipped vehicle. So there's different types of ABS systems, and depending on the vehicle type, you may have to follow different procedures. I found this procedure on brakeandfrontend.com. They've got procedures for bleeding various ABS systems. They kind of go through and explain the different systems and then actually say what vehicles they were commonly found on. And if I recall, there was probably 4 or 5 different systems they went through. And then they've got a bleeding process for those systems for each of those types. So in our particular case, we have a ABS equipped car that has the bleeders on the ABS module itself. And so what we had to do was start the bleeding process with the ABS module. And then the process to bleed each of the brake calipers was a little different than normal. We're used to starting in the right rear, right front, left front. This actually has you start in the right rear, then jump to left front, then to right front, and then to left rear. So a little different process than what we're used to. And basically you start out bleeding the bleeders at the ABS module. You then go around and follow the procedure at the calipers, and then you come back and bleed the brakes at the module again, and then I think it's one more round at the calipers. Okay, off camera we had to bleed both of the rear calipers following the procedure, and it said that you should, after you go around the whole vehicle, then you go back and redo the rears. Now, their procedure is calling for the use of some type of scanner tool. I don't have that, so I'm just kind of following the process We did turn the brakes on or the key on a couple times because one of the other procedures said to turn the key on because it has something to do with setting the valves within the ABS module. Again, I'm not real clear on how all that works, but we did that a couple times throughout the cycle too. So we're gonna go back and re-bleed this, and then hopefully find the 5/16 wrench which has disappeared. So I'm gonna try an 8mm because that feels pretty close. Somehow my 5/16 after within minutes of filming the bleeding of this, my 5/16 disappeared. So hopefully it didn't fall down somewhere where I'm gonna find it badly later. Go ahead and pump it. And then hold it tight. And then slowly let up. Okay, go ahead and pump it. Then stay at the pedal. Hold it. Okay, go ahead and pump it. And stay at the pedal. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Go ahead and stay at the pedal. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Okay. That seems to be working pretty good. Now we're going to move this over to the front one. Try to do this without dripping fluid everywhere like we did last time. Okay, go ahead and pump it. Hold it. Oops. Go ahead and pump it. Set this down. Try not to drop that. Hold it. Okay, pump it. Hold it. Pump it. Hold it. And pump it. Hold it. Okay. We're gonna call that good. Okay, you can release the brakes. We're going to refill the reservoir. Go ahead and pump the brakes. How do they feel?
Firm.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is fire the car up real quick and see if the brake light comes on and